Well, hello there. Welcome to another video. Thank you for coming. This is Black Girl Magic Masters. You already know, also the birthday lady. Soon to be will be incorporated with a whole different little name and spin. So I really want y'all to just kind of get used to my two prior situations, and that's the birthday lady, Chiquila, Master C, Black Girl Magic Masters. You can find me on most platforms under Chiquila Barnhill. All right, so let's get to it. Today's video that I want to present to you on, well, this video is going to be about what exactly is bookkeeping and what exactly is budgeting. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all. Hey. All right, so I like to do these quick little videos in order to really try to make sure I have these videos at the ready when you need them. All right, as your business consultant, I just want you to be able to access these things at any given time in case I'm not available. Okay, so one quick second while I make sure that we have all of the equipment and technology in place. Make sure everything is okay. I tried to do this earlier. However, stuff happens. But anyways, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling out there? I hope y'all are feeling good. I hope that your mental health is in good working order. Something that came across my mind because I've been going through, I've been doing business classes since the 90s. And so one of the things that I just thought about is that one of the overall themes of business is that behavioral and mental health. This is highly part of the course requirements for getting these various degrees. So I have a bachelor's degree in organizational management from Wilberforce University, the first Black private university, 1856. William Wilberforce. Yo. I was a jazzer the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, wait. But I studied business marketing and I also studied organizational management, which is where I had my bachelor's degree through the Wilberforce Klein program, which was an adult continuing education program that actually allowed me to work in this space. So I want to share my journey with you. And I also want to join you on your journey. I want to help you. I want to hold your hand. Like my website says, I will hold your hand to tell me let it go. Which I hope you don't tell me to let it go as your business consultant. I really want to help and follow you because I'm also an astrologer and a numerologist. That's where the birthday lady comes in. The birthday lady started years ago in 2016, and I was working as a secretary when I decided to make it into a full-blown business. But what I was doing mostly was basically helping with office and executive work, But now I have fallen in love with minority business. I have been heartbroken by the corporate world, and I've received all these new skills, and I thought it wouldn't be robbery if I shared it with the small business community as if I was hired by them. They can't afford the $100,000, salary that, another, business in, slash computer information science specialist could use. So, I like I said, corporate world broke my heart. And so now I gave it all to my people, all to my people. Yes, you already know. So let's get to it. Like I said, I want to use this video to talk more in depth about bookkeeping and about because and your budgeting, because it really matters, you guys. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing in the beginning is creating the foundation. That's why I always say you have to write the plan of the vision that is really a good foundation. And that's why I help you guys write the vision plans and the business plans. So if you're starting any kind of business accelerator program or anything of that nature, and they tell you, you need a business plan, come see me. I charge very affordable rates. I charge by the page, basically $100 per page. You get the gist. And you also get a video that you can keep with you forever and utilize it to do whatever you need in order to learn things. So anyway, let's move on because I'm digressing. But again, Black Girl Magic Masters, LLC.com. If you're seeing this video, Black Girl Magic Masters LLC at gmail.com. If you want to hit me up directly and immediately, but you're still going to have to, do the same type of forms of payment that I have set up. So anyway, let's go. BET. I'm gonna have this is I'm just, writing the dreaming the vision up now, what I'm saying? And I will tell all my business people, dream big, dream so big, like dream like you're going to hit the freaking moon. So in case you miss, you're still landing on some clouds. You know what I'm saying? Just go as high as you possibly can in your thought process. Don't limit yourself. That's why, as an astrologer, if you do not know what the plans were for you, I got you. This is one of the reasons why I'm able to excel in what I do, because I started this process on myself and learning myself in this astrology journey, and I saw that it worked for me, back in 2001. So, anyway, back to bookkeeping and budgeting. All right, we're going to share our screen and we're going to go ahead and we're going to join Hello Alice, and we're going to see what the steps are so that we make sure we're doing this right, right? You already know I got you. You're my favorite people. So, what are business accounting and bookkeeping? Well, it says here accounting is the act of your business recording, organizing, and analyzing financial information. Accounting can tell you whether or not you'll make a profit, what your cash flow is, and what the current value of your venture asset and liabilities are, to outline how accounting works. It gives you control over your receivables and your liabilities. Your receivables are the money that's coming into and is owed to your business, slash invoices, slash I use PayPal. Another sponsor I would love to have, as well as I would love Cash App to sponsor me. But anyway, I digress. Then you have liabilities, which is the money that's leaving your business, and it's the money that your business owes out, right? So I want to get back to me, because we're gonna talk about some things right here. Yes, you can get a lot of information from these videos, but I'm gonna need you to go seek out some more in-depth, one-on-one consultation with someone if you're really considering going down this business path. Can I just say that right now before we get there? Because we're talking about receivables and liabilities, and I just started to think about all of the different things, that I need to teach as far as that is concerned. But I do have a video that we did prior to this video called Accounting 101. I strongly suggest that you view it. And if you really like what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, and you following your girl, like, share, comment, follow, like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever it takes. Hit those buttons. Keep this going. Keep this energy flowing. Yo. And my birthday coming up next week. 6 days. And then I also actually get my master's degree on that Saturday, 8 days from now. All right, I digress. Right, so let's get back to this accounting and bookkeeping, right? So we say that accounting is the act of your business recording and organizing and analyzing your financial information, your money, all the money that you are using. So accounting can tell you whether or not that you're making a profit. It can tell you what your cash flow is. Remember, we talked about that in the last video. And it can tell you what the current value of the venture assets and liabilities that you have, that what you are, what I'm saying? So accounting works like this. It gives you control over your receivables and it gives you control over your liabilities. The money coming in is receivables. The money that you're going out to make sure the business stay afloat is the liabilities. Bookkeeping is the regular act of maintaining all of this information and managing these records, data, and metrics of your business transactions. You know what I'm saying? Bookkeeping will ensure that all of these transactions that I'm keeping is basically expense payments that you're paying to your suppliers, customer payments for invoices, loan payments, monitoring your asset depreciation, that car you bought, generating financial reports. Bookkeeping and accounting are often confused. or often confusing to some. However, and they are mixed up. Bookkeeping just basically refers to being more specific at how you record your financial activities. And accounting is responsible for just analyzing what you did, making sure we interpret that stuff and interpret those financial reports that you're getting. Like I said, I do cash flow analysis for small businesses as a perk, because that's what corporations do. They would hire me to do cash flow analysis and man, I'm doing it for y'all. Corporate world messed around and broke my heart. So let's get to the next step in knowing your accounting and your bookkeeping. So the best tool that a special business or a small business can use is open a business banking account. You're basically separating your business and your personal finances. I had a banking account the first time I started this business, Black Girl Magic Masters. Opened it up, was so happy, you know what I'm saying? I jumped right in there, like I'm gonna have my insurance, I'm gonna have my bank account, and this is gonna be good. And then the pandemic hit. Oh, woo! So then I had to revamp. So all the things that I had to do in order to get back to this place, because what you're about to witness, only God could have done it. Only God could have done this. So you're going to witness, and this is why you're going to want to see my formula and follow my formula and do the things and see and talk to the people and the resources that I present to you. Hence, hello, Alice. I'm not even playing with y'all. So again, we're going back to when you're opening your business bank account, you're basically saying you got a separate bank account that keeps records distinct and will make your life easier come tax time. It also protects your personal assets, because if anything irregular ever comes up, like some kind of lawsuit or an audit or some bankruptcy, and if you want to fund down the line from, like if you want to get a line of credit from some like creditors or investors, solid financial records of your business, it definitely can increase your likelihood of approvals. I mean, they want to know what you've been doing, what you've been doing. Y'all all seen Shark Tank. It's not a game. So I mean, I literally can go more deep in detail with you when we talk about opening a business bank account. But I also have some resources that I always start off. $3 is for anything that I'm delivering to you or emailing. It's $3. It covers any kind of expense I'm paying in copies or time or whatever. $3 for any deliverable. But I do have some helpful resources that I will actually extend to you guys, because I have like a how to open a bank account um, guide that I got from Hello Alice that easily I can send to you if you don't have the Hello Alice yourself. But if you don't feel like doing all that, I can literally just send you the download via your email link. Boom. But you're going to send me $3. You just know what it is. Okay. So the next step in basically locking down and understanding the difference between accounting for your business and bookkeeping is after you opened your business bank account and separated your financials and your personals, you're keeping accurate records by monitoring what you're spending on, right? This is what you're going to do next. You're going to basically take care of the financial health of your business as it's growing by literally trying to keep the most accurate records and receipts available as it grows. Because through the years, the IRS requires small business owners to keep receipts of every business expense worth $75 or more, but it's best to develop the good habit of recording all receipts regardless of the amount, because for general accounting purposes, this is going to be very valuable to you. And this is the way you can have accurate and detailed records available to you come tax time or some kind of audit time. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be as thorough as you possibly can, right? You want to build your financial statements. You want to monitor the growth of your business. You want to keep track of your deductible expenses. You want to prepare your tax returns. You want to legitimize your filings. I mean, pay close attention to your meals and your entertainment, your out of town business travel, your gifts, your vehicle related expenses, your home office receipts, your mileage. I mean, I'm saying, do I need to go on? I mean, break it down. Basically, what I said, be sure to document all the meetings you conduct in a cafe or a restaurant by recording the attendance and the purposes of the meal or the outing on the back of the receipt. When you're out of town, record your travel receipts to provide a paper trail to business activities while away. Gifts. Tax deductions on gifts may vary depending on the recipients. Boom. I mean, make sure that you check with the IRS on on their resources section. You know what I'm saying? Vehicle related expenses. Uh, Basically, you calculate what percentage of your home you use for business, and then apply it to home related. I'm saying what percentage of your vehicle that you're using, your vehicle related costs, gas, maintenance. You already know. But also the same with home office receipts. You're basically calculating a percentage of your home you use for business and your vehicle you use for business, and then you apply it as it accordingly. You guys, basically what I'm saying, you have to separate your vehicle and your home office expenses from the business portions that you use that personal vehicle or home office for. You know what I'm saying? And I will also tell you that to qualify to literally have a home office, you definitely need to have a copier in there. Okay. And then when it comes to mileage, use a mileage tracker. My Like You. Boom. I mean, travel. You're traveling a lot to get this done. Now that the pandemic is done, we got to get up out of here. We've been in this house, but that's not how we're going to make things work. That's not how we're going to make things flow. We got to get out and get something. We can't spend all our time trying to just get by. You know what I'm saying? We got to get up, get out, and get something. Because you and I got to do for you and I. Shout out to my goodie boys. My goodie mob. All right. CeeLo and them, yo, I love them, man. I don't know what I would have made it without Outkast while I was in college. When I was in college in the 90s, in 1996, I had this car that I felt was such a blessing. And so I would take time out on the weekends after I ate a good breakfast. So I went to sleep in and I would go detail my car. And the music that I listened to, because shout out to my baby brother, 40 Drop. He has always been a music connoisseur and he always knew good music. So while I was at home, basically from 90s, since I was 10 years old, me and my little brother, we've always been music connoisseurs and we were really into Outkast. I mean, Spodioty Dopeliciousness, period. Right? And AT Aliens came out right around 96 when I was doing my detailing in the car. And I know I'm digressing, but y'all, it was just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful. And I just literally, know, and I thank the Goody Mob and the Dungeon family and basically Andre 3000 and Big Boy. Ow, for just all the contributions y'all made to. Y'all don't even know how many lives y'all touched. But while I was in college, I had them. I had Erica Badu. Listen, watching a different world. And boom, mix it all together. You got a Black Girl Magic Master. Black Girl Magic Masters. Okay, yeah, that's my new commercial, y'all. If y'all ain't seen it, you need to check out my TikTok, check out my social media handles. I posted it today with a special B-Day sale on business bundles because I'm turning 45, so why not take my price down just to a $450 price? Holler at your girl. Hit my website up, Black Girl Magic Masters, LLC.com. So again, like I said, while we're monitoring our expenses, we're basically building a financial statement trail. We're basically monitoring the growth of our business. We're keeping track of those deductible expenses that we can use in our taxes while we prepare our tax returns so that we can basically legitimize our filings, right? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're going to basically pay close attention to our meals and entertainments, documented it on the back of receipt. We're going to document our out-of-town business travel, on a paper trail, making sure we have a paper trail. We're going to make sure if we get any gifts, you know what I'm saying, we check with the IRS about that kind of stuff. We make sure that any vehicle or home office related expenses is separate from personal use, and we're keeping track of that. And we're going to use Knowledge IQ. This is how we're going to basically manage our expenses, right? And like I said, if you need I got business gift tax deductions, resources. If you need that delivered to you via email link, $3. If you need a deducting business expenses deliverable resource, I got you for that, $3. Yo, anyway, so we're going to set up a payment method next. I mean, because it like Hello Alice has said in their wonderful online guides to setting up a bookkeeping and accounting system. If you're a first time startup owner, you might say that um, you'll accept any payments as long as you get paid. However, not having a system in place, just relying on Cash App and stuff like that could lead to major headaches down the road because using cryptocurrency and stuff, things like Cash App, they're really not vetted long enough for it to be a no risk situation. The only no risk situation that I know is treasury bonds. But anyway, you should understand some common payment methods. Cash, because when you're setting up payment methods, cash is king, but not with younger customers who rarely carry it. Okay, cash costs nothing to process since you can simply collect and deposit it into your bank account, and then but if you're not diligent with your records, the IRS will audit it. Anything that's unaccounted for, like any unaccounted for deposits or payments, could cost you a lot of fines. Um, Donald Trump. Credit cards. You know, Considering there are millions of credit and debit cards in circulation in just the United States alone, it's unwise to operate a business that does not accept credit cards. I just don't know. You got to do it. So get yourself a PayPal or a Square. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a Square, but get you that Square. Do your research on affordable merchant service accounts. And basically open a business bank account. I'm thinking about going ahead and open a business bank account with Capital One. What y'all think? I'm gonna see what's going on. All right. Mobile payments. We live in a modern world, and that's another sponsor that I need. I need Capital One because that's what's in my wallet. Smoke from Capital One. That's what's in the Black Girl Magic Masters wallet. Tell it. That's my oldest creditor. And I got a congratulatory situation via email. It's so good when you get your little credit stuff. I got an email today talking about from Nav that, you had two people searching you and it was good stuff and your credit didn't went up a point. I was like, what? I only started doing this. Anyway, I do credit repair. I forgot to tell y'all that because it's just one more thing. I said I'm a multi-dimensional Black girl magic master. I'm redefining excellence by being able to offer whatever your small business needs, thanks to the brokenheartedness that the corporate world has caused me. Okay. And I'm comedic, if you can't tell. And I'm an astrologer. But mobile payments, basically, baby, we live in a modern world with lots of options available. Major tech companies such as Apple and Google expected mobile payments basically to revolutionize business. Um, you should expect to see the use of mobile payments basically skyrocket. You don't need to accept mobile payments right away, but you should have some means of accepting mobile payments soon for your business. Okay, small business owner, and then online payments. Another reason to accept that we've gone digital is online payments is a method that uses a getaway to that we use to facilitate different types of payments. After COVID, this is including credit cards, direct debit payments, and e-checks. Online payments are convenient and they offer a more affordable way to get paid, providing customers different options when they check out. Not to mention, you can submit an invoice in case the bad boys don't want to pay you on time, and then it's above us. Then it's above us. It's out of our hands at that point. But choosing the right payment will depend on your business model and your consumers. So the best method for you should be affordable and something that you're very capable of integrating with all your accounting tools. Um, Offer a variety of payment methods. Okay. This will help you boost your cash flow. Okay. And you already know, I have a little guide on selecting the right kind of credit card if you need it. $3. All my deliverables are. Sorry, this is what it is. All right. So the next step that we want to use in setting up a bookkeeping and accounting system is we want to establish a chart of accounts, COA. You can't develop your bookkeeping and accounting system without some kind of framework to keep it organized. So the chart of accounts is an organization framework. So when you start your small business, setting up a chart of account helps create a solid foundation for accounting system. The accounts you include depend on your business type. So, example, if you only offer services, you won't need an inventory account. You get me? So, when you set up a chart of accounts or COA, think about the future of your business. Consider the accounts you may need 5 years or 10 years down the line and basically include them in your chart. So, employees, service vehicles, etc. I mean, there are five main types of accounts that you really should have. You should have an asset account, liabilities account, revenue account, expenses account, and equity account. Okay, so as assets are basically any resources that you have that provide value to your business. Okay, so these are physical assets too, like land and equipment. They're tangible assets like they're intangible assets like your trademarks and your software as well. You know what I'm saying? So assets, again, I'm gonna repeat this because this was a hard concept that I had getting when I was in undergrad, was any resource is an asset that you have that provides value to your business. And those can be physical assets and intangible assets. But you already know about the good cash. We just talked about the payments. Basically, utilize that as your guide. But then you need to also have a liability account. Basically, it's sometimes called, well, most of the time it's called accounts payable. Liabilities are the debts that your business owes. I mean, like if you owe some wages, taxes, you got to pay back your supplier, bank debts, this is what you got to do with your liabilities. But then you have a revenue account. The primary source of your business income is your revenue. So if people are paying you cash and people are coming in, like whatever that primary source, that's your revenue. Monitor any income your business brings in from sales, period. Expenses, it's all the money that you spend to generate revenues. It's all the money that you're spending in order to keep that business going. Equity, basically, it represents what's left over after all you've done, after you subtracted all your liabilities from your assets. How much equity do you have? Equity measures how valuable your company is to you and your shareholders, if any. We will talk about it in a whole nother video. But the other categories you could include depend on your business needs. I mean, but you need to create a list of categories that stay the same every month for your chart of accounts. So if you need a little sample resource, got you the sample little chart of accounts, $3, you already know. Next step in setting up our bookkeeping and accounting system. Like I said, thank you for tuning in to Black Girl Magic Masters. Like, subscribe, follow, do whatever it takes in order for us to keep this relationship going. But the next step is we're going to mind our tax obligations. See, taxes, they might vary on your business legal structure. So if you're self-employed, you'll claim your business income on your personal tax return. But if you're a corporation, your business entity's tax return is separate from your personal tax return. Okay. You have to do your due diligence to understand all of your state, federal, and tax obligations, including regional fees and registrations, right? Since you'll separate your business expenses and keep records, it will be easy for you to be accurate and deduct business expenses, right? So you got to stay on top of your taxes by going through all your tax guides and, that I can provide. Like I got some tax guides that I can give you, but like I said, it's going to be basically $3 a sheet. That's how it's going on. Now, $3 a page. So, if you need that, let me know. I got some stuff. I got some resources. I can help you prepare and file your taxes. I can help, man, whatever you need, just let me know. You do get a free 15-minute or 30-minute consultation if you hit me up on my Calendly scheduler. Anything we just talking about on the phone, it's always free. That's how we're gonna do it. But if I gotta do something, gotta produce something, we talking money. Learn by my pay, learn by my walk, learn by my walk. All right, so when you're setting up your bookkeeping and accounting system now, like I told you in the last video, if you're under $10,000, you know what I'm saying, you might not necessarily need to select a payroll provider yet. But, once you have employees, you're going to need to select the payroll provider. So this is for those that have employees, right? So you got to determine if your team members are employees or if they're independent contractors. it really makes a difference. Okay, see, because an employee is a legal part of an organization, and they need to sign a W-2 form. The employer cuts a the employer, you, cuts a paycheck to the employees, and the employee most likely works in the business owner's establishment, like their office, their warehouse, their restaurant. You know what I mean? An independent contractor is hired to do a specific task. Independent contractors file taxes as business owner, and the company receives a W-9 form with the contractor. An independent contractor might work on site, but could also work off site and just submit the work. Basically, they don't clock in. If they clock in, they an employee. So, and once you know the difference, make sure that you do the appropriate steps. For employees, you're going to need to set up a payroll schedule and make sure you withhold the correct taxes. And if you're going to have an independent contractor, you're going to have a way to track how much you pay each month and how much you pay each year. Who, like myself, might provide full service HR assistance, including employee benefits. But whatever option you choose, make sure to cover payroll taxes and workers' compensation, baby, as well. I mean, this is real talk. Now, you can hit your girl up, Black Girl Magic Masters LLC. I'm for the little minority man. You know, I'm doing it affordably. So, you know, teamwork gonna make this dream work. The next step we need to do in setting up a bookkeeping and accounting system, according to the guide that's provided by our sponsors, our future sponsors. Hello, Alice. You know, thanks to our future sponsors, Capital One, we just got a really good +1 credit rating. Anyway, and thanks to our future provider, sponsor, Nav, for keeping me on top of that. But we need to choose how we're going to manage our books. Okay, so here's the question. Develop your bookkeeping and accounting system by determining which option you like to consider to manage your books. Do you do it a DIY route? Do you hire a bookkeeper, or do you hire an accountant? When developing your bookkeeping and accounting systems, which option should you consider for someone to manage your books? An accountant, a route, or do it yourself, or hiring a bookkeeper? I'm going to go with hiring an accountant to analyze. You hire me. Let's see. Okay. So when you enlist an accountant, basically your focus is going to be more on your business without worrying about the bookkeeping and tax strategies, because you're hiring me to do that for you. And whether you hire me, your freelance person, or do it in-house, we just help you do this non-stressfully. You know what I'm saying? Taking all of the stress and the worry. Basically, go through this, listen to this list, okay, to understand why businesses hire accountants. They hire accountants because they save you time. Accounting tasks such as recording receipts, setting financial targets, managing um, your chart of accounts, and your tax returns, your profit and loss statements, requires hours to focus and to manage. Hiring an accountant like myself would basically allow you to basically delegate these time consuming chores and focus on what's really important to you. And that's growing your startup business or maintaining or revamping or whatever it is. But basically having a good work life balance for you. You know what I'm saying? Hiring me as an accountant for you that keeps your expenses down. This is basically, I help you manage your business financials, your business financial well-being. Basically, I'm also helping with credit repair as well because I monitor your cash flow. basically I'm keeping track of unnecessary costs and I'm reviewing it all because transactions basically are part of your overall budget. You know what I'm saying? And if you go over your budget, it's going to be bad. And I don't want that to happen. Money causes problems in relationships, definitely in business relationships. But basically, as an accountant, I help you manage complex accounting tasks. I have an extensive knowledge of bookkeeping and accounting procedures, basically that can help you solve the complex accounting problems. Basically, ensure some accuracy going on here at each aspect. Basically, hiring me as an accountant or any accountant, freelance or in-house, we make times much easier. Taxation is part of your accounting, and whoever you hire basically got to have the proper knowledge just to manage your taxes. Accountants like myself, we take owners like you through all the processes of filing all the forms required by the IRS. They also know the ins and outs of taxation systems and could save you from basically any penalties and fines. So they offer a wealth of business advice. Accountants are also business experts. And with us by your side, you'll receive guidance from financial acquisitions to basically your day-to-day operations. So you just you want to hire me, you know what I'm saying? And people like me, you know what I'm saying? I can't stress enough, Black Girl Magic Masters, you know, LLC.com. Your first 15-30 minutes with me is free on the phone. We can talk about it. Next, in setting up a bookkeeping and accounting system, you basically want to constantly reevaluate your methods of keeping your accounting. I've been doing budgeting and accounting for just basically small things for my whole life. Like I've been keeping track of everything, even without before I had a business. Because when you as your business grows, you know, you have to continually reassess the methods that you chose to manage your books, the methods that you chose to run your business plan. All of these things have to be continually reassessed. And I believe that you should do this basically every 6 months for appropriate help. There's just certain times of the year that are of the fiscal calendar that a lot of business owners aren't aware of that you really need to take advantage of. But you need to keep a list of questions so that when you do check in with your professional consultant like myself, you'll get answers and advice that you really have questions to. This is basically going to help you avoid major money pitfalls that you're going to encounter along the way if you don't utilize a little bit of help and be tax ready at the end of the year. So, you know, that's ultimately because basically the best way to do, you just basically need to constantly reevaluate your methods. You know what I mean? So, congratulations. You've set up your bookkeeping and accounting systems. You're understanding each financial aspect of your business key right now, and that's awesome. And these are keys that are great for your growth in your business. And whether if you decide to do it yourself, which I strongly speak against, I do not recommend that, or hire a professional like myself or someone else, freelancer in-house, setting up and committing to some systems that basically monitor, organize, and analyze your finances at the beginning from the end is going to be the strongest foundation that puts you in a better spot to be successful in the future. I mean, boom, that's basically it. And like I said, if you need any kind of little templates or guides or whatever, or any how to, hit me up on blackgirlmagicmastersllc.com to get your free 15-minute or 30-minute calendar scheduled, or basically to get you some old little $3 templates or something. Yo, holler at your girl. And also, I always have interesting videos. I have all my videos on my website, as well as we're going to just include a lot of fun things that are relevant, period. I love you guys. Love, peace, and hair grease. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep going. Let's be great. Like, right? I know I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not alone.